JP Fournier of the Movie Jerks here, coming to you on day 5 of Sci-Fi September, the month where I watch science fiction films I have never seen before, and I watch a new one every day for the full month of September. So what do we get for day 5? Well, yesterday we had Get Smart Again. So today we are watching The Day Time Ended. Oh, that's definitely a science fiction film. Their Adventure Began. Deep in the desert, a rural American family is forced to endure a nightmare of interdimensional extraterrestrial terror when a UFO appears over their home. Oh, okay. Well, there's no denying that that is the science fiction film this time. So day 5, I am watching The Day Time Ended. The Day Time Ended. What a strange title. I would be interested in hearing what physicists would think of this title. Such as famous physicist Brian Cox explained time ending as eternity.
In our ever-expanding universe, we think there will be a time in the far, far future when all the stars have ceased to shine and even all the black holes have evaporated away. And at that point, there will be no way of marking time. Time effectively will have stopped forever. And that's my definition of eternity.
Or even astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson explained time as nothing more than mere coordinates.
To think about it more deeply than just a coordinate, I think is unnecessary. You have never been at a place except for at a time, and you've never existed in a time except at a place.
And Albert Einstein has even been quoted to say, "Time is just something we invented to make motion seem simple." Which is fitting for here, as we are talking about a motion picture. However, if we were to take that title seriously, then this would mean that the movie is about a day that became non-existent. But if the title was The Day Nothing Existed, it might not be as commercially pleasing. Thankfully, this film has nothing to do with time ending. The IMDb synopsis reads, "Aliens visit a solar-powered house of a middle-class family, and the house is suddenly sucked into a time warp that transports it back to prehistoric times." And thank goodness that synopsis exists, because that helps make sense of this strange B-flick, which is actually about multiple timelines intersecting into one physical location. Now, if different timelines overlapping each other in one location is something that appeals to you, then I would recommend watching instead My Science Project from 1985, as it explains the situation way better than this film ever does.
The warp's expanding. And look, it's people from the past and the future, and we're all here together. This is like a crossroads of time and space. Yeah. Wow.
As this film gives no explanations until the last 5 minutes, and even then, it's pretty vague. Now, I will give this film credit for making the aliens' behavior and actions feel alien. Lots of movies about aliens tend to give the extraterrestrials human qualities and relatable goals to help the audience relate and understand their actions and behaviors.
E.T. phone home? E.T. phone home.
Yet, if something was truly alien, it would most likely be too unusual and strange for our mere minds to understand and comprehend. That being said, considering some of the choices in this film did baffle me, there were elements I did enjoy, such as the stop-motion animation. This film was produced by Charles Band, the founder of Full Moon Pictures, whose films are riddled with stop-motion creatures. And while there's a lot of creative work on the aliens and creatures in this film, there is a lack of direction and work on the protagonist, our human characters.
Okay, Carl. I want you to stop fooling around. You're scaring my mommy.
This family endures plenty of odd occurrences. And throughout the horrors they endure, they never appear to be all that bothered by it. In fact, by the end, they even rejoice in the oddities. For the time this came out, some of the special effects are unique and eye-catching, whereas other effects have not aged too well. There is some fun to be had watching this B-movie flick from the 70s. But if you are a science fiction movie fan who likes their movies to have science in them and or fiction in them, then this one may not be for you. And there you go, day 5 of Sci-Fi September. This time I watched The Day Time Ended. What other science fiction films feel alien to you? Let us know in the comments section. And if you're curious about other films I'm watching this month, be sure to hit our subscribe button for updates daily. And for other information about the Movie Jerks, you can go to www.themoviejerks.ca.